treacherous Manfred von Karstein has betrayed his liege Settra, and like a true coward turned his armies against Khemri while the city lays vulnerable. But our immortal majestic emperor of the shifting sands will not allow this transgression to go unpunished. For we all know, Settra does not serve.
Alrighty, welcome back everybody to the Settra campaign. This is the double modded using two different Tomb Kings Overhaul mods. One is Tomb Kings Extended. The second one is, of course, Awakened in Glory. And it's been a pretty fun campaign so far, but boy, in that last episode, we sure did suffer a very major, let's just say, a very interesting development. We had a double setback in that episode. One of them is our vassal Manfred did decide to betray us and declare war on us, so he has broken free and came up here, took Springs of Eternal Life, and is already laying siege to Khemri. So we have that to look forward to. That could be quite interesting. It's conceivable that we could lose Khemri. And then the other setback is, of course, that, what's his name here? Wurzag. Wurzag finally has decided to invade us. We were expecting it to happen. Well, it has now finally happened. There's no stopping this right here. I cannot spare Settra to run back here and try to help defend Plain of Tuskers, and there's no guarantee that he'd be able to even if we did. So we're going to end up losing Plain of Tuskers. You know, it is what it is. In fact, there's no point really, but I'm going to try. No, you know, I'm not going to worry about that. We'll just let it fall. I'm pretty sure he's going to take it this turn. Not enough time to demolish a building anyway. So what we're going to do, we are going to use two of our armies to threaten Kasabar itself. We're going to encircle, or we're going to lay siege to it, and if I support with a second army, I think it is doubtful he will sally out to attack us, but if he does sally out to attack us, that might actually be to our advantage, give us a chance to fight. There is a size 9 army in there, plus that garrison, so I'd rather fight them in a field battle than in a walled city battle where we are the attackers, but chances are he's not going to do that. I think since this is the army close enough to do it, we just might as well go ahead and do this. Thankfully, there's only the one army here, and it does not have the hero unit inside it, so we just stopped him from joining them. Let's take a look at it here. All right, it's got some pretty good units, though. This is definitely a stronger army defending it than what I was hoping for, but it's fine. It's fine. They might even conceivably sally out and attack us now that I'm looking at it. We also have Settra, who can get over there Are we losing Winds of Magic here? Yes, we are. Alright, I think I'm going to move
Test me at your peril.
one army up this direction to try to lure them to come down this way instead of attacking Khemri. The question is, which army do we use to do that? I believe I should probably use Settra over here for this battle. And we'll move King Amun up this way in channeling stance. If we take a look at their movement range, I can't really get him.
Unliving curse.
Don't really want to invade their territory here. Springs of Eternal Life. It doesn't really matter from a Winds of Magic perspective. However, we do get a tiny little bit of replenishment by being in our own territory. So let's go ahead and do this. Should be close enough to either threaten Springs of Eternal Life or to come up here and help and attack against those two armies up there. Meanwhile, we did also have Volkmar declare war on Manfred as well. I don't think that's going to amount to anything at all, but it's conceivable that Volkmar could send an army across our territory to try to threaten Kasabar or Manfred or something. But I'm not going to count on it, so we're just going to move Settra now over this way, close enough to reinforce and attack if they should try it. I don't think they will, but just in case. And that does leave Antok here undefended. Other than the garrison, there's just not really anything we can do about that. We're just going to have to hope for the best. Obviously, I cannot recruit anymore. I'm at army capacity already, so it is what it is. If I try this block army, I don't guess there's really much reason to do that. Nor is there any reason to leave him down here, so we'll just keep him going up this way for now.
My work is incomplete.
I was hoping to use him for scouting purposes down there in Warzag's territory to give myself a one-turn extra notice before the invasion happened. However, he invaded from this direction, which was a little bit unexpected. Let's just see who else Warzag is at war with. He is at war with the Lizardmen and with Teclis. So once again, the anti-player bias creeping in. He's throwing everything he's got at us instead of worrying about the other two enemies on his border down there. But that's going to happen, particularly on Legendary difficulty. Okay, nothing to do here. Can't really do anything here. And Bagar, I'm going to continue to try to level this up, but it may not. It may end up having to get canceled. I don't know. We shall find out soon enough. All right, I think then in that case we'll check our diplomacy out.
Yeah.
And from now on, I'm only going to vassalize. Even though we get a boost for being Khemri here, we get tribute from vassals plus 100%. From now on, I am only going to vassalize other Tomb Kings or factions that have some reason to like us, which there probably aren't going to be very many of those. Yeah, aversion minus 20. I don't know, the dwarfs. I mean, I don't see vassalizing the dwarfs, but they don't really hate us, of course. Yeah, Scarbrand sure does. Yeah, minus 20 and minus 40 is pretty typical. Right here, the ogres are a possibility. If by some chance I'm in a position to vassalize the ogres, maybe I would do that. Definitely not Volkmar. Definitely not Manfred. Definitely not the Bowman. Well, I shouldn't say definitely not. minus 20 aversion. It's possible we could overcome that. All right. Anyway, we'll obviously worry about that much later because not going to happen anytime soon. Building upgrade available. No, we're not doing that. All right. I think then we're going to go ahead and get started here with an end turn. We're going to lose Plain of Tuskers. We could lose Antok, but at the very least we'll fight that battle. I don't think they'll sally out right here. We could even lose Khemri, so let's see what happens here. Alright, here's Wurzag. Sure enough, I don't see any reason to fight this. We will go ahead and auto-resolve and lose it. Maybe they'll just sack it. Just taking a look at what all he's got. His Wa army is not super strong. They've got those 3 Savage Orc Boarboy Biggins. Other than that, nothing really to worry about in the Wa army. And then his main army has the Giants, got some Snotling Pump Wagons, some more Savage Orc Boar Boys, but still not an overwhelming army, really. And is he going to attack Anton? Oh, that's bad. That's terrible. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, this is bad. This is so bad. Anti-player bias. This is what happens. Okay, it says decisive defeat. We will we'll do our best here. Should be interesting, actually. I think this is going to be an interesting battle. It's going to depend on how bad our layout is, for in large part. All right. Well, it might bring our campaign to a quick end. Okay, so what do we have? We've got reinforcements 2 minutes before they come in. Just put everybody over here for now. They have a little bit on each side. They've got some skeletons, zombies, skeletons. They do have the Grave Guard with halberds right here, and they do have a battering ram. Black Knight's back here, okay. These bats I'm not going to worry about too much. And then over here, Black Knight, they've got 7 units of Black Knights. That's pretty bad for us. And then a bunch of zombies and skeletons. Skeleton warriors right there on this battering ram. So this battering ram over here is less of a concern, but it's still a concern. And this is, oh, this is so aggravating. There's only 1 tower on each side. Oh, that's atrocious. All right. I don't understand how the layouts could be this bad, but they are. Okay. Let's go ahead and get some archers over here. We'll put 1 unit of skeleton spearman javelin here in the middle. And they can basically hold down the entire middle by themselves, probably. They've got both of those towers now. So you're 2, actually. You should be 3. And then most everything we're going to do is over here. So we're going to put our skeletons here. Like so. 2 of you here are my 1. We're going to go ahead and put, what do we have here? We've got a curse, a single use, and it makes units rampage. That's all it does. Well, that's fairly worthless. Okay. I'm going to put you over here. Nope, not up there, right inside the gate. Along with... Do I have any spears at all? I have no spears. All I have are these halberd... Nope, right there. There we go. These skeleton spearmen. There you go. Alright. Is that going to be enough to defend all this? Not a chance. Are they going to come up this way with ladders? Probably. So we will put a unit of skeleton warriors over here and a unit of... Let's do this. Let's make sure that we get the catapult where he can fire right away. Okay, so what was the what else do I want? Yeah, Nehikaran warrior. Let's put a Nehikaran warrior over here. All of these are on 3 now. We'll try to shoot those grave guard maybe. Certainly we don't want to waste our ammo on the skeletons or the zombies, but that corpse cart could be a target as well. It is a balefire corpse cart, which does flaming attacks 35 meters. Okay. 35 meter buff. Okay. We'll have to keep an eye on all of the cavalry here. Oh, wait a minute. Hello. There's... Oh, no. Okay. This is good. This is good. We do have the possibility of more towers firing here. Oh, no, no. It's not the middle I'm worried about. It's the side. Oh, I hate that there's only one tower on each side. The layouts are just so bad. Okay, all right. So these tomb guard right here. You fellas have the walls. I think that should be enough to hold the walls. The Ushabti. Put them here. Chariots. I could send the chariots out. In fact, I will. I'm going to send the chariots out right away. This Lich Priest does have a spell, so that's a good sign. Jaff's Incantation of Cursed Blades. That works for me. Put him inside here. This would be good on... This is a percentage, so it really doesn't matter which units we use it on. Now, Tomb Guard with halberds, we're going to need to try to guard from all of those knights coming in. It might be worth my while to put another spearman over here in case tons of cavalry try to come in this way. That's, I think, all I'm going to be able to spare. We have 3,000 supplies. I'm going to go ahead and do... Magic Tower. Those Black Knights have pretty good armor. Decent armor piercing. I don't normally trust these more catapultish type towers because their aim is so terrible. So I'm going to build... a regular tier 2 tower right here. There's no barricade right here. Boy, that would be a nice place for a barricade, but we could do one right here to force them to come this way. Not really force, but to encourage them to. That would be... Let's do that. Okay. So anybody who does eventually get through here is going to need to come up this way. Is this tied to that? Is that... No, okay. Yeah, this tower is tied to that control point. That's fine. Here in the middle, we've got 1,800. Let's maybe, if we need to fall back, I don't really know that there's much benefit to building this barricade, but there could be. Yeah, actually there probably would be. Maybe a leadership. Oh, this gives a little bit of a heal per second. That could be good. This is going to take us to 1,300. If I do 2 of these, I still have 900 more for another tower. Where's the nearest tower? Where's the nearest control point? Okay, we've got a tower right here. And that barrack. Okay, so obviously we'll build this tower. And we'll build this barricade right here. So if they come up this way, the hope is that they'll come up through here. So this is where we will try to funnel them, if at all possible. So we'll go ahead and build that there. That means you're a part of one. You're a part of one. You're a part of one. You are a part of one. And you are a part of one. You are a part of 3. We still have one more javelin spearman here. Do we want anything else in the middle is one question. If I put him here, and then I need to pull him back, yeah, he can get over there fairly quickly. So we'll do that. You're a part of 2. The Ushabti is a part of 1. And the catapult. If we put the catapult right here, he can open fire right away. Okay. I think we're ready to do this. And we'll see how it goes. I'm very concerned about Manfred. He's going to be bringing in even more knights. Black Knights. Black Knights are not super strong, and we do have these Tomb Guard here that can be buffed by him. We don't have a ton of... Yeah, we got plenty of Winds of Magic, actually. He's only got 1 flying unit, that's the bats, and then he'll have 2 more units of bats coming in with Manfred. And then over here, we'll have the tower firing, and we'll have the archers firing at the grave guard or at the corpse guard. Okay, and then you can just fire at probably those skeleton warriors, maybe. Okay, I think we are probably ready. I do want to send him out right away. And we do want this tower firing at him for now. Okay, those bats are kind of flying around. Okay, what are we hitting here? Skeleton warriors? No, yeah, we want to be trying to hit these skeleton warriors right here. The Empire Knights are coming this way over here. And towards the middle over here. Okay, that's interesting. We've almost taken out that Graveguard. That's very good. Okay, here in the middle. Let's go ahead and bring him back. Try to get inside. Stop the... Oh, hello. This is interesting. I don't know if that's going to do damage to us. It probably is, but I think we're okay there. Alright. This catapult needs to be firing at those skeleton warriors. Okay, the Empire Knights are heading into the middle. This is a little bit of a concern, but as long as we can get through the gate in time, we should be okay. I'm not worried anymore about those bats over here. How are we doing? Okay, we almost have the Graveguard down, so this is looking okay over here. This is looking okay. We should be able to take out that Graveguard. Okay, let's go back to our ones here. Probably wasting ammunition right now with the archers, but it's okay. Almost have those skeleton warriors taken care of. The knights here in the middle. Okay, I did get away, so that's good. Okay, yep, and these knights are now heading over here. Alright, it is what it is. Why are you not shooting? Hello? You should be shooting. Fire at least at somebody up there. Why are you moving? You gotta be kidding me. You're telling me you can't fire from there. Ridiculous. Okay. Alright, these archers are now dealing with the bats, unfortunately. Those skeletons are crumbling, but they're not destroyed. That's amazing. Okay, back over here. We haven't taken out the Graveguard yet. That's pretty amazing as well. What we want to do is take out the corpse cart. You guys should be able to take out the skeletons over here pretty handily, I think. In a minute. They're crumbling there. I'm going to think about charging out with the spearmen and try to take out that corpse cart. Okay, right over here. We're still dealing with the... We're still dealing with the bats. It's unfortunate. But it is what it is. And they're moving into the middle. Alright, over here. We just need to keep doing what we're doing over here. I'm going to start to move... Okay, they are coming over this way. I better not move too many units away from this side. However, this is definitely where the most urgent need is. Those bats are still causing some problems. They got a lot of units over here, though. Okay. Take out those bats. You... Oh, wait a minute. I need to pull these tomb guard back down. Have I still not taken out these bats yet? Yikes. This gate is going to take a little while for them to break through it, I think. They are critical. Oh, what on earth just happened? Oh, you got to be kidding me. Oh my goodness, it opened the gates. Why did it open the gates? Why on earth did it open the gates? Oh, that is atrocious. What on earth just happened? Oh my god, the gates drive me crazy in this game. Drive me absolutely crazy. Okay, you all need to now get over here. It's now urgent. Let's go ahead and charge in with our cavalry here. Here in the middle. Okay, over here. Can we get the gates closed again, please? Yes, they are closed. Okay, we're taking out those Black Knights. That's good. The bats are still alive. Wow. Holy cow. Alright, here in the middle. Black Knights. Stuck in the middle. Okay, I need... Over here. You guys are following the wall. That's probably... actually, no, that's okay. That's alright. How are we doing right here? I think we're okay. We're going to go ahead and move him up this way. Alright. More magic, maybe. Over here. We definitely need to take out... Oh, that's Manfred. Take out Manfred. Okay, these archers need to kind of reform. Are they coming up the walls? If they are not, yes they are. Okay, never mind. We need to keep fighting them. Right here. Why is that gate open? That gate is not destroyed. Why does this gate keep opening up? Oh my goodness, why is the gate opening? What on earth is this game doing to me? Does anybody come up the walls right here? No, they are not. Okay, they pulled back from the walls over there. Alright, here... I'm going to turn you around and put you over here like this. If at all possible. Here in the middle, we're doing okay. Over here, we're doing okay. Definitely can start to withdraw some of you all. This archer can probably withdraw. Yeah, we can definitely withdraw over here. Let's try to get you right over here for now. Here in the middle, what are we still fighting? Yes, we are. They're at weak binding, though. It's okay. It's all right. Okay. This is where all the trouble is. I see some positive developments here, though. We are definitely Doing some damage to him here. We need to take out these Black Knights, and we need to take out Manfred. Towers are doing their thing. This catapult's still moving. Okay, they are bringing more units over here, but it's okay. It's alright, we've got enough over here, I think. For the time being. Oh, hello. Now I've lost track of this. Let's move you to here. And have you shoot at them. And you can fight those skeleton warriors, and I need you to pull back and try to help these Black Knights. They did break through the gate. That's how they got through. Okay, that's fine. Right here in the middle, we're doing some damage to them. That's fine. Over here. Okay, what do we have here in the middle? Anything at all? No. This Ushabti can keep fighting Manfred. And can get a buff. Other than that, we have the gate closed again. We're doing pretty good damage to them. You to there. Are you out of ammo? Yes, you are. Never mind. You should probably try to get over here now. And then let's get you all the way back here into the middle. You're not doing anybody any good where you are. You're not moving, nor are you firing for some reason. Oh, because they've moved out of your range. Okay. We will move you to here. Alright, over here, how we doing? Okay, we almost have these Black Knights taken care of. We are doing okay against those skeleton warriors. Our towers are destroying those Black Knights right there. And we are defeating these skeleton warriors right here. Do you have any ammo? You do not. You just stay here for now to keep the tower firing. There are more units coming this way. Back over here. You need... Yeah, you keep going where you're going. How are we doing against Manfred? Not great. Let's try to gang up a little bit more on him. We did take care of all of the cavalry. That's good. Let's go ahead and keep buffing against the Ushabti now. We definitely need to take out Manfred here. Let's try it like this, and these Tomb Guard just be in the middle there. Oh, this is bad. We're losing up here on the wall. Those are Grave Guard. That's bad. Okay. You turn around and get up there and help out with those Grave Guard. Manfred is starting to lose health reasonably quickly here. How are we doing over here? We still... Up. Hello. More Black Knights got through. That's bad. They're not coming up the walls anymore. There's really no need for me to try to defend the walls like that. We do have a tower over here that hopefully is shooting. I lost track of it. I'm not even sure where that tower is anymore. I can't see it. But I hope it's shooting. There it is. Can it shoot? Yeah, should be able to. Okay, over here. We got them all lined up. This is still the biggest concern right here. We'll throw a buff on the Hikaran warriors there. Up here, okay, they're starting to crumble. They are starting to crumble here. That's a great sign. Over here, you're still moving back. That's fine. Here in the middle, let's move up. I think they're disintegrating, aren't they? There we go. Nice. Alright, got a little panicky there when the gate opened up without my telling it to. Not exactly sure how that happened. I presume one of my units was chasing after one of theirs and it forced open the gates. Really, really bad design implementation of gates by CA. Really hope that something is done about it, but I'm starting to lose hope. But anyway, it was still a fun battle despite that. I think we will go ahead and take the money here.
Let the living live.
Now, of course, they get the dead rise again, so their army still exists, but we took so little damage in that battle that I'm not too worried that they're going to attack us again. Alright, Lost Tomb, Hidden Knowledge. During the excavation of one of our Lord's tombs, a disaster occurred. The more we dug, the more sand poured into the breach, trapping our unfortunate workers inside and resealing the chamber. Is the loss of a few wretched laborers sufficient reason to dig elsewhere, or should we persevere here and redouble our efforts? Canopic jars or treasury, I think we'd better take the money. Settlement lost, Plain of Tuskers, yes we know. Settlement besieged, Antok, yes we know. Titles unlocked. Interesting. Okay, that's... This, I mean, that's interesting, because this guy is a part of a garrison. Didn't know you could unlock titles for a garrison hero, but whatever. Okay. War declared. Doesn't really apply very much to us. Okay. Alright, definitely save the game here, Michael. Don't want to...
Is it hot?
Have to repeat a battle like that. Okay, so Khemri doing just fine. Not sure how that skeleton... We did lose one skeleton warrior, and yet when I'm looking right here, I don't see the skeleton warrior. I mean, I get the only... I don't know. It sure looks like we're in much better shape than I expected to be, but that's fine. Okay. All right, now we can go ahead and do this, and I probably will go ahead and do this. In fact,
I reign.
I was going to say I might even be able to auto-resolve that, but again, kind of hate to do that. This right here now, we have a decisive victory. We have one siege tower only. Well, really 2 siege towers, I guess. Still, we might go ahead and do this. I'm not sure I have another siege battle in me right now, though. That first one took a little while and kind of took a lot of energy out of me. Okay, so we'll probably do that in the next episode. I'll do this one in this episode. Nothing to be done up here. Down here, he laid siege. Close defeat. Would we want to fight this? Possibly. We could possibly go ahead and fight that. If we fight this battle and win, then Settra can race back in this direction. If we fight this battle and win, we will be occupying it. Manfred, he's going to get bigger, though. The thing about Manfred is he will recruit from... He'll raise dead from the battlefield here. But I don't think he can raise dead enough to really threaten Khemri again. So I'm not really going to worry about it. We'll just let him continue to raid up there for the time being, because I don't have an army to devote to him right now. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll fight this battle this episode. We'll fight this battle beginning of next episode. And presuming we win, I will race Settra down this way and try to... at that point, I will decide whether I want to launch this attack from Antok, sallying out to attack, or we could wait one turn for them to attack us. I don't see much benefit to that. I think our chances of winning are better if we sally out and attack this turn. I don't think Wurzag is going to be able to reach us over here, but we know there's another army, and I don't know exactly where it is.
My great
I guess I could do this.
unfinished.
Okay, now we know where it is. It is not close enough to attack Antok next turn on its own, but it absolutely could reinforce if they attack us. Okay, well that kind of settles it. Alright, so what we're going to do for the rest of this episode then is launch this attack right here. King Amun.
To battle for the
I
Creator God.
don't foresee this being a problem, other than the fact that we don't want to lose so many casualties that that we're vulnerable to Manfred. But I don't think that's going to happen. Alright, let's go ahead and fight it. Alright, start deployment. Again, don't really need to do anything particularly special here. Set up our vultures over there. Put you on 6. King Amun, you do have some magic that you can use. I don't see any particular reason to not just line up our melee infantry here. I'll put a couple of spears on each side. Move you all right there. And these melee infantry right here. 5 on that side, 6 on that side. That's fine. Move the archers up behind for now. And the chariots on the flanks. Start the battle. We'll start moving forward here. We do not have any casket of souls to draw them towards us, but we can use some magic to do it. Don't even need to, they are coming towards us anyway.
My orders.
Alright, and let's maybe go ahead and use our vultures against their bats. Just our wolves. And we could probably go ahead and use some magic here. Let's have the chariots crash into not those zombies. Crash over here. And these chariots can crash against them. And I think that's going to pretty well do it.
Boom, Prince.
What did that do with you? Nothing.
Perish.
Zombies, I suppose. Pretty sure at this point it should just be a matter of time. There we go. They're starting to disintegrate. There we go. Short and sweet. All right. Obviously, we'll go ahead and occupy this. Bit of a setback here caused by Manfred, but nothing we weren't able to come back from, and at least
Occupy it in my
at least for the Manfred portion of our setbacks, but we obviously still have Wurzag, who is a much bigger concern right now.
to battle for
Okay.
the Creator God.
Let's go ahead and take a save right there, and Springs of Eternal Life. You still have that building. That's interesting. Money-wise, we're okay. So here's the thing that we could do. Didn't really think about this before, but... Ooh, we can get another Casket of Souls going. But if we were to do this, the Great Incantation of Xar, all regions belonging to you will be hit by sandstorms causing attrition to any foreign armies. Okay, it does not, unfortunately... It does not cause... what was I looking for? I kind of lost track of my train of thought there. Anyway, I was hoping it would do something to... Oh, I know. I was hoping that it would reduce the movement range of enemies, but it doesn't. Alright, so all it would do is it would cause some attrition to this army. Might still be worth doing, though, because we're likely to be invaded in other directions by Warzag. I could also do a Necrotect hero. I can also do another Casket of Souls. How much of a good idea is that? I could put a Casket of Souls in one of these other armies. You know what? You need another carrion unit, that's for sure. So we do know... I'm going to go ahead and do this while I'm thinking about it. I'm going to disband one skeleton warrior, and I'm going to recruit another carrion. Okay. That does it for him. Here, anything we lose from this army is pretty replaceable. I think I will want to go ahead and upgrade that. This is... Oh, this doesn't give us any more carrion. Well, that's a bummer. This does give us more growth and a greater Aesthethi. Well, it's probably worth doing for less than 1,000. This 870 will do this. So we should have... Oh no, we're already at our maximum for chariots. If I do this for now, if we look at our chariots, yeah, we're at 3 out of 3. Okay. Oh, hello. Don't forget to do that, Michael. Okay. All right. So we're upgrading. I'm not going to worry about this right now. 3,400. Do I want to perform one of these rites? I think I probably am going to do the Casket of Souls, but there's no reason to do it yet. Because I can't recruit.
They challenge me?
I can't recruit it in while I'm in enemy territory, obviously. Alright. I don't know that the attrition... 5 turns, Sandstorm Attrition, Sand Veil. 3 uses of it. If I'm ever going to use it, now is probably the time. Honestly. Now is probably the time. Alright, yeah, we're going to try it. Okay. Now we can see this army is losing some attrition. This army, however, is still going to be able to reinforce, so we still have to make this attack right here. I think I will go ahead and...
Stop that!
It's not that scary of an army, is it? Those boar boys, I presume we've got some spears to counter them. Yes, we've got 2 spear units, 1 for each of those. The trolls we're going to try to take out with our archers and our javelins. Our chariots. Okay, we're going to try this. I'll go ahead and try to get this done in this episode. Close to feet. Let's take a look at the battlefield. Just going to be desert, of course, as always. We could try to sneak, use the sand, whatever, ability that we have to sneak some units around behind them, if there's any value in that, which I'm not really sure that there will be. Let's go ahead and try it. All right, so I'm worried about the wizard. I'm worried about the trolls, although if I can get the archers on those trolls, I'm a little less concerned about them, but I'm worried about the speed of their cavalry. It's 45 seconds before we can use the sand veil. And who knows when we're going to get that summoned Ushabtian. Okay, so as far as the wizard is concerned, my least valuable units are the warriors. So I'm going to kind of expose them to where hopefully, and I lose, their melee infantry is better than my melee infantry, so I lose most one-on-one matchups against Savage Orcs. What I'm hoping to do is be able to split them up a little bit where they are not all hitting us one big line against one big line. So I'm going to just kind of move guys around a little bit and try to just see if we can get them to kind of split up. And then I'm going to take the chariots and send them around over on this side. Maybe even use the sand veil for them. And then try to get... Maybe we can draw them into the middle here with our Lord. We want to try to remember to put buffs on the Nehikaran warriors, probably more so than anything else. This is kind of a crazy formation. I don't normally fight like this, but I know I lose in a straight-up clash between our lines. So let's see what this ends up doing. Start the battle, start moving the chariot up this way. Are they even coming towards us? No. Is he going to cast magic at us? I'm sure he will at some point. I know, okay, he's a goblin, so he doesn't have Foot of Gork. But I know he's got other damaging spells. I think they start with one. It's like a magic missile. I forget what it's called. Not a magic missile. It fires a whole bunch of missiles. Okay, so if I can draw... If I can draw the boar boys in this direction to chase after me here... Yep, okay. Turn around. Let's see if we can get them chasing me. Apparently not. Okay. That's not ideal. But we did a little bit of damage to him at least. Really? You guys aren't going to chase me? It's unexpected. And they're not even turning their archers to face me. That's... Okay, now, there he comes. Okay. Alright. Okay, we are speed 74. They are speed 70. We can outrun them. Okay, they're not chasing me, though. Alright, that's a little disconcerting, and they're not really doing... Okay, I need spears to counter those boar boys over there. I don't want to burn through. Okay, I'm still active, but I'm not fresh anymore. If I can draw... If I can draw them into our spears back here, that would be... Okay, get going. Get going, guys. Get going. Okay, over here, they're moving a bunch of units over this way. Okay, this is... We're drawing some of them over this way. Most of them over here. Okay, we need to start moving down this way. And then all of you all this way. All of you all this way. You... What? Okay, we can do this. We can overwhelm the cavalry over there. let's get you pulled back. You need to pull back. Archers. Here. Okay. Can we take care of them, please? You need to pull back. Okay, those archers over there are going to be an issue, so we need to pull you all out. Okay, right here, this is a little bit of a problem. Didn't mean to get them bogged down like that, but that's okay. We can go ahead and start trying to fight our way over here. All of you all up this way. Right here, let's just clog up the middle. Everybody over here. Pull back, okay. Alright, these archers, we need to take care of these boar boys. Take care of these boar boys. Take care of... Take care of those archers, okay. Right here, let's go ahead and do a buff on Yowza. That sucks. That did a lot of damage to us over there. Okay, come on, come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, hit them from the flank. And you over here. Okay, now we need these archers to pull back. And we need you all on those... Where's the trolls? I saw the trolls. Right there they are. Okay, you are attacking them. You get over here. You get on them. You need to shoot these trolls. Let's go ahead and do... Okay, we can't do that yet. Yeah, you on them. That's good. Take them out. You turn around and take care of them now. We need to win over there. We need to win right here. We can crash into them. That's fine. Crash into them. Okay, we need... It's bad. This is very bad. Okay, right here. Boom. That's what we need right there. You need to try to pull back. Wow, that takes a long time to cast that Ushabti. Long time. Okay. You... Okay. I think I want to leave you on them for just a second longer. Try to take them out. Come on, what are you guys doing? Gave you the attack command. Alright, right here on them, you need to try to shoot those trolls. You are on them, that's fine. Okay, right here, this is a bit of a problem, but we need to win right there. Okay. They're shattered, that's good, that's exactly what we needed. Now we need you on... Hit these guys. Everybody over here needs to be hitting some good target over here. Okay, you've taken way too much damage. You need to get back. You are shooting the trolls. You are not doing much of anything over there. Okay, this is bad. Who knows how long the summons is going to last, but probably not too much longer. You're about to die. That's bad. I wish you would just break at this point. Okay, well, you got killed. You didn't break. That's not good. Okay, we've lost our archers. We have taken some of them over there. Here. Everybody take care of these guys over here. I think we will have at least taken out some of their units. Where's my chariots? I need to pull you guys back, out. Okay, so apparently our skirmishers are not as good as their archer or their arrow boys are in melee, so that's a bit of a concern. Everybody but everybody over here except for the chariots. We need to try to take out those guys are wavering. Those guys are pretty daggone slow for being chariots. Pretty daggone slow. Okay, we have... Yeah, just... At this point, I'm tempted to just try to wipe out individual units rather than worrying too much about winning the fight, because we're not going to win the fight. Wow, you guys are slow. Okay, alright. And you are sort of hidden. Okay, that's good. Try to crash into them. Oh, there's the trolls. Okay, we got them broken over there. You come back. Hit those savage orcs. Okay, we got somebody rallying here. So let's try to take out these savage orcs right here. Do as much as you can. Why are you so slow? Your speed is down to 63. Why is that? Debilitated? Why are you debilitated? I have no idea. Alright, there's a very vulnerable unit right there. No, no, what are you doing? Why are you going after them? Come on, crash into these guys from behind. We need everybody taking out. They're wavering right there. I mean, it's conceivable. It's not over yet. It is conceivable here. Hurry up and get it. Nope, nope, they're disintegrating. No! It's so close. We're smashing into them, but they're confident. They're steady. Okay, I need you. You're still debilitated. Your leadership is okay. There we go. That's gonna do it. There we go. Well, I know it looks like our chariots survived, but they really didn't. They did do some pretty significant damage, though. 23,470. All right, well, we only took out 3 units, including one of those Savage Orc Boar Boys, but we did a lot of damage to the rest of their infantry. It's not going to matter. They're obviously still going to take it. Yeah. All right, I'm a little disappointed by my performance there, but it is what it is. Sometimes that's going to happen. I'm still learning Tomb Kings. I will certainly accept any tips that you guys might have. So we're going to lose this settlement. I assume he's going to occupy it. Oh, no. That's interesting. I guess we really do have the 1 unit in our garrison. Huh, okay. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and leave this episode there for now. Obviously, he's going to turn around and attack on his turn. He is suffering some attrition. I assume he doesn't suffer it until after his turn goes over the end turn. Anyway, I don't know. We'll go ahead and start the next episode with this battle right here. We do have the attrition. Why are you not suffering attrition up here? I guess because you're in a stance that protects you from it. Anyway, we've got Springs of Eternal Life back, and we should be able to take Kasabar in the beginning of the next episode. We're going to lose Antok, which is a bummer, but it's okay. We've at least fought as well as we can to slow them down here. Obviously, we have to worry about 2 armies with Waz here, Wurzag, and this army right here. They're probably going to move towards Bagar. So probably what I'll do, actually, I was going to move Settra down this way, but instead we'll take Kasabar, and then I will move Settra over here to Bagar. I think I meant to say Antok down here. Anyway, I'll move him over here to Bagar. And, yeah, we'll just react to whatever Wurzag does. But if we can take care of Manfred with 1 army and then use our other 2 armies to fight against Wurzag, I don't know. We'll figure something out. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there for now. So thanks, everybody, so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode.